Hi, and welcome to Virtual Back to School Night. My name is Tina Kennis, and I'm the statistics teacher here at MATES. I wanted to start off by telling you a little bit about myself. I have taught for 24 years. This is the start of my 25th year. And last year, I thought for sure that over 24 years, I had seen everything when we went all virtual learning in the spring. But I was absolutely wrong. And my 25th year has brought this introduction of synchronized learning into the classroom. And now maybe, just maybe, I have seen it all. I'm not so sure. But 25 years ago, I got my bachelor's degree from the College of New Jersey in mathematics. I then went on to pursue a master's degree in mathematics as well. And in addition to that degree, I've pursued educational leadership, and I hold 2 certificates in supervision of instruction and also as a principal. So 2 things that I'm looking to explore as well in the field of educational leadership. In addition to my professional life, I have a couple things that I was looking to share with you regarding my personal life. I have 2 children of my own. I have a freshman in college, Loyola University, Maryland. My son Trey attends there, although he is not there. He's actually attending in his room on the computer, like the rest of the world is attending classes virtually right now. So that's my son Trey, he's 18, and my daughter Kira is 13. She is in 8th grade at Lacey Middle School. She's also doing some virtual learning right now too. So as a parent, I'm very aware of the struggles that we are going through right now with the virtual learning process. But as a teacher, I'm here hopefully to make it easier as a transition for both you, the parent, and our students that we share together. So I know that they're your kids, but they're my kids too for a part of the time. So that's a little bit about me personally. I'm also a 2-time cancer survivor. I've been surviving breast cancer for 17 years. And in October, it will be 1 year that I'm surviving melanoma. So I bring that to the table, and I often share that with students just as a way of saying, every day there's something to be positive about. So I look to bring positivity in my classroom every day. I bring quotes of the day and levels of enthusiasm for the passion that I have for the field of mathematics. So I enjoy doing that as well. I also, on the side, I like to do some fitness here and there. I have run a marathon and several half marathons. I've done triathlons, and I do continue that fitness journey so that I can be the best me that I can be and sort of stay as healthy as I possibly can. So I share little bits of me with the students on a daily basis, and it's my pleasure to share that information with you. So as far as statistics go, I have 3 blocks of statistics. Your child is in either blocks 2, 3, or 4, and they fall into one of 3 group categories, either A, B, or C. I call the A group the students that show up on hybrid A days, and the B group are the students that show up on hybrid B days, and our C group is the group that is meeting all remote, but I see them every single day. So as far as the statistics class itself, everything is on our Google Classroom, and you can be invited to be a guardian on that Google Classroom as well. If you ask your student to just select Invite Guardian, they can send you, as a guardian, they can send you an invite to the Google Classroom if you'd like to see what's going on there. The other way that I communicate with students on a daily basis is through the Remind app. If you are interested in joining my Remind app, the code to join is @Kennis Stat, which is @KENNIS STAT, and you would text that to 81010. And that's how you get on the Remind text. So that's how I get some communication out to the students. As far as goals and objectives, there are 2 pieces of 2 items that I would like for your student to have available to them, and that is the TI 83 or 84 plus graphing calculator. In addition to that, I've given each of them the code to our online textbook, so they have the textbook available to them at their fingertips as well. The course goals and objectives, there are several course objectives for us this year. They include probability and statistics, frequency distribution and graphs, data description. We are also going to be doing some probability and counting principles, in addition to looking at discrete probability distributions, normal distributions, confidence intervals and sample sizes, and moving on to hypothesis testing as well, so that they can test the difference between 2 means, 2 proportions, and 2 variances. We may also look at correlation and regression and some other tests and analyses of variances as well. but that's just a little bit about the course. In terms of how I deliver instruction for the course, I have this 50/5/25 plan that I've been using for the first 2 weeks of school. It's working out pretty well so far. I'm just going to describe it for you very quickly. In 80 minutes, our 80-minute period, what I do is I break it down into 50 minutes of direct instruction to the students who are seated in front of me. So on an A day, that'll be my A group. On a B day, that'll be my B group, and they get the 50 minutes of instruction. Over a 2-day period, at the end of that 50 minutes, I then transition, 5-minute transition period, into my C group, which is my all remote classroom. So at that time, I sit down with the computer and I give direct instruction in 2 25-minute segments to the C group. So over every two-day period, an A-B period, A will have gotten 50 minutes of direct instruction, B will have gotten 50 minutes of direct instruction, and C will have gotten 2 segments of 25 minutes to give them a full 50 minutes of instruction as well. Now, on the times that they're not getting direct instruction, I've created lessons called remote learning activities, and at that time they are doing independent study work where they are following along in the textbook, doing the activities in the textbook, and they can also use that time to start working on the homework assignment as well. All of their assignments will be distributed and collected electronically. Okay, so that's pretty much how that goes on a daily basis. So 55, then 25, that's how I have been distributing my lessons over the last few days. It's going to continue in this fashion until I find something that may either work better or something, if this isn't working for the students, I may try to figure out a better way to do it. And on occasion, we will have the entire group together, but it's very difficult to manipulate sort of the students who are working at home and the students that are manipulate my lesson to everyone when I have students that are working at home in the computer and I have a classroom of students in front of me as well. So I like to break it down into that 50/5/25, and it's working out for me so far. So far, so good. As far as grading goes in my class, the grading policy is that I do an 80/20. 80% is all of the assignments, whether that is an independent assignment or something they're working together on a group, or their homework assignments, their RLAs are assignments that are in there. That's all 80% of their grade. The other 20% of their grade is in participation, and there are several categories in participation that I look at in terms of their contributions being made to the class, whether they're focused, their quality of their work that they do, different categories as far as participation goes. In terms of those points though, homework is worth 5 points for every assignment, and I will give 5 for it being completely done and 0 for it not being turned in at all. And levels from 1 to 4, I will, based on my own discretion, decide how much effort was put in towards completing that homework assignment. It's not based on accuracy, it is just based on completion for the homework. The participation grade over every A-B period, they can earn 10 points in participation, and then the project grades or assessment grades or any assignments are graded using a point system, and that's all collected through the portal and through Google Classroom as well. Okay, so all grades are available to you on the parent portal, and you can see that at any time. So thank you for visiting my virtual classroom. It was really nice to meet all of you, and hopefully we can see each other in person soon in the future. For right now, the essence of mathematics is not to make simple things complicated, but to make complicated things simple. And that is by S. Gruder. Have a great day.